Hey everybody, this is Shirlene with ShirlsCraftyWorld.com, and today I am coming to you with chapter 2 of my BED series, which is Being Educated and Disabled. So today I want to talk about attitude, and I will be also discussing the Beatitudes. When you are chronically ill or disabled, your attitude will dictate how well you get through things. Your mind has so much control over your body. And so how you feel and how you think will affect how you get through. It says that the attitude is a settled way of thinking or feeling about someone or something. You need to have a good attitude about what you're going through. There are others that have gone through it before you. And if not, then the world can learn from your experience. You need to have a good attitude about yourself. You are not a lesser human being. You are not less than in any kind of way. You maybe can't do the things you used to or enjoy the things you used to, but it doesn't mean that you're any less of a citizen or a human being because of your challenges. Oftentimes, depending on what it is, it can even mess with our thinking. You know, sometimes we're on multiple medications to cope with our condition, and it can really take its toll on you. So just remember to keep a clear attitude. If you got up today and there's breath in your body, that is something to have a good attitude about, because it means you're still alive. Even though your living is challenged, you're still alive. So there's a purpose and there's a reason for you being here. Okay? So in the Beatitudes, the first one, first of all, if you wish to read it for yourself, it's in the Bible, the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 3 through 12. The first one says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Sometimes when you are chronically ill or disabled, you're going to feel down. You might go through depression. You might go through mourning. You might go through confusion. Like, what now? Where do I go now? So, I know for me, in going through all my changes and changes I am still going through, which is why you see me here and not outside in the beautiful sun. It's 70 degrees today. The flowers are blooming. Everything's pretty. And I'm here in the bed. Not because I want to be, believe me. I'd rather be out in the sun enjoying it. But my body is not working right for me to go do all that, especially by myself, because my husband has to work. So it is, sometimes you feel down. Sometimes you don't feel like you have a good spirit about what's going on. But you have to stay positive and have a good attitude. Okay? Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. I mourned my old life. I mourned being able to go scrapbooking with the girls. I mourned being able to jump in my car and go wherever I want. I mourned being able to go to a job and collect a check. I mourned being able to run to my children's rescue when they needed me to. I mourned being able to just walk throughout my home without difficulty. I mourned just being able to sit up for a while and be comfortable, or lay down and be comfortable. It's rough when you never have a moment of comfort, and that can happen. I have nerve pain because my spine is pinching nerves. So that constant 24/7 nerve pain can get to you if you let it. If you let it. So there will be things that you will mourn that you've missed or are missing in life. But don't pack up and move there. You know, have your moment and bounce back. Okay? Number 3, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. We got to learn not to get angry, not to get, I don't know, anger, you know, not to have built up rage inside of us because our life has changed, or because we're going through the challenges we're going through, or because others may not exactly understand what we're going through. Don't let that rage build up inside of you. Get it out. Find a hobby. Write a book, write a letter, whatever you need to do, because it can make your matter worse. It can make your condition worse. And anger and rage is not good to have inside of you. So learn to be humble and meek and thankful for every God-given moment that you receive. And number 4 is, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. I don't know about you, but for me, I needed the help of a higher power. I needed God to walk with me through this challenge. Like His Bible says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And when you're going through things like this, you need comfort. And it needs to come from the right source. Drugs are not going to do it. Alcohol won't do it. Sex won't do it. But for some reason, when you get with God, you don't feel empty on the inside and guilty and ashamed. So if you need some help in this walk and you allow yourself to be a believer, because everybody doesn't believe it and everybody's got their own thing, and I'm not trying to push what I believe in on you, but if you need some help during this walk, there's help out there. There's strength out there. And when you're alone and it's silent and you're left with your thoughts, and you can say a prayer and reach out to God, He wants to be your friend. He wants you to tell Him everything you're going through, even though He already knows. But He's a gentleman. He waits for you to come to Him. And He still loves you, even in your mess, even in your challenges, even in your anger and your depression. So be sure to reach out if you need that help. For me, I didn't get angry, but I definitely wanted to know why. Why me? But you know what? Why not? When we go through things, it gives God a chance to flex His muscles. He gets to show the world that I am the true living God. I am the miracle making God. And He can do it. And He will if you ask Him and believe. You have to believe. Again, attitude, positive, what you think. You have to believe. And it will come to pass, because I'm even starting to make some new accomplishments. I used to really have a bad time. My left knee is the worst knee. And I used to really have a bad time bending it. You know, bending it to walk. Bending it to move around in the bed, you know. And I've been taking glucosamine and chondroitin with turmeric. And my knee, it's only been 3 weeks. And now I can bend my knee while I'm in bed. And I don't have excruciating pain. You know, and I thank God for that. It's just a small step towards my body repairing itself. Don't forget that the human body is so complex. But it does have a way to heal itself if you give it the right tools. and the right food. You know, and I thank God that I've been doing my green smoothies. So I've been doing a lot of raw eating, vegetables and stuff like that. Am I going to be a vegan? No. Let's keep that real, because Shirlene still desires to have a good steak every now and then. And I still like my shrimp, and I like tuna, and I like sardines. And every now and then I like to get down with some chicken too. Not necessarily fried, but I like chicken. And I like black beans. I love black beans. So yeah. So I'm learning this new life, this new way of making it. And you know what? They say that your latter is always better than your beginning. So I'm looking forward to my latter years being better than my younger years. Even though I have the challenges, even though I have things that the doctors say they want to cut me open to fix, even though I've had my doctor threaten me, threaten my existence about bariatric surgery. And I will talk to you about that on next week, because I don't slander anybody or dishonor anybody who chooses it for their lives. But bariatric surgery is not for me. I have not felt that in my spirit. And it may be because God wants to show me how to get rid of the weight a different way. And it's a drastic, now I'm not saying I didn't look into it. I looked into the lap band at one time. And the doctor said, go lose 50 pounds and then come back and talk to me. And I was like, well, if I can lose 50 pounds, what do I need you for? Why am I paying for your next car note? Yeah, no. That's okay. So anyway, I hope this is helping someone. I've had a couple of people contact me and say, oh my gosh, you were really a blessing. So I thank God. If it only helps one soul, so be it. I thank God that He put it on my heart to share and to let people see the real, authentic, what you're dealing with every day. And maybe one day when hubby's home, I will do a life in the day of Shirlene. As long as you guys don't go running scared down the block, I do wear a CPAP machine to sleep. I think you can see my hose back there. I wear a CPAP machine. I have a walker. My bathroom is probably 10 or 15 feet from my bed, but it can take me almost 10 minutes to get there, because I have to take baby steps and I have to drag my walker and I have to be careful and don't fall, because I could cause myself additional injury. So I hope you're having a blessed day. If you're healthy, praise the Lord, thank God. Having health is having wealth. And if you are challenged, it's okay. Be rich in spirit. Don't give up. Be positive. And share your story, because there may be others out there that will gain help from you. So I want to thank you for coming by today. This was a short and sweet one because I don't want to drag it out. I'm having a fairly good day. It's because I choose to. Is my body completely out of pain? No. The sun is shining outside. The old Shirlene, okay, can I keep it real? The old Shirlene will be out there firing up the grill right about now, because I would barbecue on the drop of a hat. Okay, it was nothing for me to run to the store and get a couple of packs of meat and come home and grill. I love to barbecue, but you know, I can't even get down the stairs right now. So, but you know, I thank God that I still have eyes that see the sun and can still enjoy it even though I'm not out in it. And you know, I thank God that if I really want some barbecue, my husband will go get me some. But I don't at this time. Right now, I just want to get rid of this weight, because this seems to be a common denominator in a lot of things that I'm dealing with. And I have a beautiful granddaughter who is turning 2 years old next month. She's my motivation, along with myself. And I want to see her grow up, and I want to craft with her and do planners with her and go have tea parties and go to the mall with her, and just I want to take her to Disneyland. Well, we'll be moving to Arizona where she lives, so I want to take her to Disneyland, and all of these things require that I be able to move in some kind of way. And I really don't want to be in a scooter. Maybe at Disneyland I'll have to rent a scooter because Disneyland is a big place. But I wanted to at least be able to walk with a cane. That's my goal. To just have to walk with the cane and not so much a walk or whatever. I mean, just simple things. Let me tell you, like, if my husband decides to take me to the store, because I love crafts, that's my life. Michael's is the mothership, you know. So whenever Michael's, Hobby Lobby, those are the two popular stores I get excited to go to. Hobby Lobby, you got to pack a lunch. That store is just so damn big. You got to pack a lunch. But if we do a Michael's run, and it's, you know, not the best of days, and especially now with both my knees being what they are, I have to sit in the wheelchair. No problem. Sometimes the aisle's a little narrow, but not a problem. The thing is what if I have to use the bathroom? Like, if I have to use the bathroom, a lot of them don't have bathrooms that are, I know at Hobby Lobby, they have the men's and they have the women's. Well, my husband can't come in with me to the women's bathroom. And so now I have to carry my walker, and I have to get up and try and walk with the walker into the bathroom. I don't know what I'm going to encounter when I get in there. Are they going to have a handicap stall? Not all of them have a handicap stall. And I tell you, I had a time once I had to get into a narrow regular stall with my walker, try and do my business, and it was just it was a challenge, you know. But I just thank God that, you know, it's hard, because when you want to go out and go do things, you have to think it all through ahead of time. You know, you can't just pop up. And I'm a spontaneous soul. I like to do things spontaneously. I can't do that anymore. I can't just pop up and say, honey, let's go to you know, Outback Steakhouse or something, or let's go to a movie, or let's go to an art exhibit, or let's go to a concert, or, you know, let's go live a little. Let's just jump in the car and go for a car ride. Just you and me, you know, just go hang out. And I can't do that anymore. And I miss that. I miss that connection with my husband. I miss that time with my friend, because most of the time when he's at home, he's in caretaker mode. And I miss just hubby. Just, hey man, I love you, let's go hang out, let's hold hands and just be happy. I miss that person. And I'm not, please don't think I'm not ungrateful for what he does for me, because he does a lot. I mean, just him getting up every day and going to work means a lot to me, because he's keeping a roof over our heads. I wish I could go to work. I wish I could, you know, earn a paycheck to make things a little easier. On the whole, you know, I balance the books and I get the bills paid and all, but I just wish I could contribute more. And I think that's why I opened Cheryl's Crafty World. And I really need to fill my store with more items, and my mind has just been running with so many ideas. I just need to initiate them and get them done and get them loaded in the store and market. I just need to market my store more. And I think it's just fear, and I'm gonna keep it real. I think it's just fear being able to keep up because of my condition. What if there are times I have really sick days, I can't even get out the bed, barely, by myself. And there are days that, you know, I feel, hey, it's a good day, you know, my spirit's up, I'm doing okay, I'm not screaming in pain. It's a good day, you know. But so what if, you know, I worry about being able to keep up, and I don't want to put more work on my husband, who's already doing all he can to keep us afloat. So these are all things that we endure that others may not think of, because it's easy for them. There are days that I can't even look outside too much, because I see everybody walking all the kids walking. When the weather gets nice, my block comes alive. There's a lot of kids that live on this block, and people walking their dogs and stuff. And sometimes I just sit and cry because I can't just walk. I can't just get up and go answer the door if the UPS man comes with a package, or just stand at the door and watch and not feel so isolated and so forgotten. So just understand that there's those of us who are really struggling, but we still have a lot to contribute. We really do. I had a friend of mine call me, and she said something to me that really stuck in my soul. And I know it did, because I said, "Oh, girl, that'll preach." And I have brought messages before in front of congregations in church. And it's a scary place, having all those eyes looking at you, and you seeing all those facial expressions. Folks don't always accept the messenger. You know, I'm just the messenger. Just the messenger. But anyway, she said, be valuable in your limitations. And I thought, well, Lord, that is so true. You can still be valuable in your limitations. So I'm going to leave you with that thought today. I hope you are blessed, and I hope you were comforted and helped in some kind of way. And if you are around to hear this message, you are blessed because you're still here. All right? Y'all have a blessed day. This is Shirlene with ShirlesCraftyWorld.com. Be blessed.